Okay, I'm going to show you how to round all of the values that might appear in an IB physics data table. It's okay to leave these values unrounded and then do this final step of rounding right before you take them from Excel and put them into your Word document with the lab report. So we'll start at the left and we'll move over. This first column is the independent variable time, and it has a measurement uncertainty of plus or minus 0.4. So all of these measurements have to be precise to the same place. In other words, they have to be rounded to the same place as the uncertainty of 0.4. Okay, some of these are rounded to the 10th place, but the others aren't. So what I'm going to do in a Mac, there's a little floating window. You have to find it on the PC. It's in the ribbon. I'm just going to click the Add Decimal button. On to this. Again, these are all distances that have uncertainty of 0.6. Okay, and that means all the values here that I've highlighted should be rounded to the 10th place. Most are, but you see the 14, the 10, those aren't. So we just add decimal places. Skip the average D. First we round the uncertainty. This is another absolute uncertainty, right? Here's the equation. And the absolute uncertainty can only have one sig fig. So let's see, let's take it all away. Uh-oh, 0, and that isn't really 1. We have to be careful when we round these. All of these will be rounded to the ones place, so we can take those together. This next one is not going to be rounded to the ones place. These will be rounded to the ones place. This one again is to the 10th place. These are to the ones place. Now that we've rounded all of these values to the first sig fig, we can come back over here and round these to match the precision of their uncertainty. This one is already rounded to its uncertainty's precision. I don't know how that happened. I must have gotten it on accident. Okay, I'm going to select these, and I'm going to round them all to the ones place because their uncertainty is all rounded to the ones place. And then this one has to be rounded to the 10th place because that's where its uncertainty is rounded. This one likewise. Now those log values, there are no strict rules for rounding those, but check out the graph. It looks terrible because of all the extra zeros. Where are those zeros coming from? They're coming from the number of decimal places that you have in the values themselves. So here's a good way to go. Highlight those and maybe give them, 3 to 4 sig figs. So maybe they start out with 3, and then at the bottom they have 4. That's a good number of sig figs. If you feel like it's too many, you can, take it down another. Go to 2 and 3. But I'll leave it at 3 and 4. Next, the modified independent variable values, right? This is the x-axis for my final straight line function, my final graph. These you skip for now. These are percentages, but I haven't written them or calculated them as percentages. I haven't multiplied by 100. So let me have Excel express these as percentages for me. You do the format and choose percentage. And now I'm going to take away zeros. All of these are equal to 2 or larger, except for this one. And the rule for 2 or larger, when the percentage uncertainty is 2 or larger, round to the nearest whole number. If less than 2, round to 2 sig figs. The next column has absolute uncertainty. Absolute uncertainty can only have one sig fig. This is the uncertainty in these modified IV values. Because the independent variable has uncertainty, 0.4, so the modified values, t to the 0.7, will also have uncertainty. So here's the equation if you want to see. The absolute uncertainty then has to be rounded to 1 sig fig. There we go. I didn't cut. Okay, good. And then these values, right? This is the uncertainty in that. This is the uncertainty in that. This is the uncertainty in that. If these are all rounded to the first decimal place, then these also must be rounded to the same place so that they match the precision as their uncertainty. And that is how you round the values in an IB Physics lab report. It's a good step to do at the end after you've finished everything else.